Good evening, it's Facebook Love, number 98. Another gorgeous summer day, beautiful, insanely fluffy white clouds after days of heavy rain and crazy wind. My husband spent a long time getting all the pollen out of the bird bath and off the sidewalks, and I spent an equal amount of time deadheading flowers and pulling out creeping Jenny and fertilizing things with very stinky fertilizer that smells like old poop. It's my favorite kind of day. I did some singing, I did a lot of reading. Here's a poem. Just a gorgeous day. I hope you're having summertime on this Saturday. I didn't know what to read today. I just thought of the names of poets that I like a lot, and I opened a book, and the first poem I found, literally the first one I opened, is by a writer I love, Sharon Olds, and it is one of her particular kinds of poems, which is full of beauty and words and images of nature and things that are valuable, interwoven with a particular spikiness and political commentary about how humans just, how we don't get it with the earth. We keep messing it up. So, since I've spent the day being steeped in what summer feels like and smells like and looks like, my back garden looks like fairies made it. It's so gorgeous. I'll share a poem by Sharon Olds, who is spikier than I. Ode to the last 38 trees in New York City visible from this window. 1,000 windows look down on them. One crown looks like a granite mountain peeling in layers, 1,000 breaths a day. One looks from above like a bomb, an exploded shell, 1,000 petals. One is a thriving colony of green ants milling 1,000 workers. One like a swarm of pupa, writhing. One like chartreuse firecrackers with a sharp Chinese ideogram on every fragment, 1,000 words. And one is like 1,000 paper cranes, emerald and yellow. Hundreds of years ago here, ash was used to make a bitter sugar, later to make baseball bats. And across the Pacific, the U.S. printed human bodies as ashes into sidewalks. Honey locust thorns were used for pins and spear points, black locust for fence posts, and snowshoe hare and mourning dove ate the seeds. Oaks gave acorns to eat and to fatten pigs with. Laws provided that anyone wantonly injuring or destroying an oak should be fined according to the size of the tree and its ability to bear fruits. Mostly what the trees do now is breathe with us, give us natural, artificial respiration. All will be cut at the waist. The branches will go with the usual legs and arms into the wood chipper. The elm, which once fed partridge and possum, is getting out on its own while it can. It will not stay to witness the killing. It died the week the judge ruled. Several rulers live in sight of these ancient beings, and one of them, who sees this grove every day, has the power to prevent the pyre, to enforce his guardianship of this arbor, this land and air and water and green fire. Ode to the last 38 trees in New York City, visible from this window, by Sharon Olds. Facebook love almost every day since the pandemic forced us to start staying home 15 plus weeks ago. And every day has brought things that are so beautiful and things that make me feel so much grief. Today, as a musician, I'm feeling shock and grief. We've lost another beautiful soul. Kahari Parker, only 46. We've lost Annie Leake. We've lost a few other people. It just, it's so painful. Why do good people like that go? So I steep myself in things that give joy. And I try to remember that we have to choose it. We have to choose it every day. My husband and I stayed up late last night talking about that, about how we have to decide to inject joyful things into our days. A sound, beauty, a poem, remembering what's valuable, cherishing each other. This is Facebook Love number 98. I'll see you again.